The huge dilemma with people moving in from giant 1,200 square foot homes into tiny 100 square foot RVs, vans, and tiny homes is that they still expect all the nice and modern amenities that they get in a big old house. Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Emily, and this is our 1986 Toyota Odyssey that we have built from the ground up, literally. Our goal today, pretty simple. We are trying to tackle all of the dead space inside this RV. We want to put in as many amenities in there as possible so we feel like we didn't have to compromise too much from downsizing into this little tiny house.
That's
on
right.
Wheels.
Otherwise, those spaces would just collect dust and cobwebs and who knows what. Well, I guess let's stop wasting time and get right to it. What do we do? All right, I guess the question is for this, look at this.
I see it.
It's
Well,
scary
one,
in
we
there.
need to clip out all of these staples or brad nails so we don't shred our hands, right?
That's exactly right.
But then, what are those fancy shelves called? The ones that roll out all
They're
fancy?
called Fancy Shelf.
You know, okay, so we're going to install some fancy shelves.
Reva Shelf.
Reva, yeah.
So that we're going to make it spicy over here? Is that what we're going to...
We're going to rev it up.
So what you're getting at is you don't want to cram 40 rolls of toilet paper in here. I think we could buy a...
This could just be our toilet paper, yeah. You know, Joe tends to go to the bathroom a lot.
Oh, come on.
So this should be what, like a 2-day supply?
And then day 4.
Oh yeah, then I guess we could put 2 more days in here.
Okay, so...
Or diapers. We could put your adult diapers in here.
Fun. I like your idea. Let's make this a...
This will be a pantry. We're gonna put our some dry goods, maybe have an additional spice rack area.
I love that way more.
Yeah. And then we're thinking here, trash cans?
Trash can plus trash bags and potentially a little more storage depending on...
Yeah, we could do a little slidey out at the bottom to store the trash bags, and then the top chunk can be like a 2-piece where it's trash and recycling.
Love that.
And yeah, we'll definitely be storing extra trash bags, because if you know us, everywhere we go, we do a trash cleanup. Okay.
The build before.
Well, what made us decide, one, to build this is we needed some extra space for plumbing and electrical work, but obviously that didn't take up too much space, and so we thought it'd be perfect to add the pantry.
Oh, hey. What you doing in there? Yeah. Well, let's get started.
The only way this new slide-out storage shelf would fit was to clip every single brad nail from the bathroom cedar install, then grind them down, and hopefully not start a fire. I'm in love.
What are you going to put on it?
Pantry items and more stuff and more stuff and more stuff.
Oh.
Wash your head. It was a tight clearance, but the Reva shelf was a perfect fit. We made sure to secure it by adding trim screws to both the top and bottom of the installed shelf. This is very critical because the shelf needs to support a good amount of weight.
Time for the big reveal. Ooh. Oh, cool.
That's fantastic.
What? Whoa. This is amazing.
So fancy. This week, I wanted to bake something sweet. This is hands down my favorite carrot cake recipe. Recipe below.
We've gone over all the different potential things we could put here, but the one thing we do know is we need a slide out drawer. We don't want to lean down and reach in for anything, so we need to create some sort of a heavy duty custom rollout drawer here, and that's what we're going to work on. And I don't know how it's going to go. I've never done drawers before, so this could be a disaster. And you guys get to come along for the ride. We do not have a lot of clearance vertically because we do have a oven range above this custom drawer. So the one thing that we're gonna do that normally we would not spend the time is create a drawer out of some steel, some angle iron. The reason we're doing that is it is significantly thinner, both for our drawer vertically and horizontally on the edges. We have to leave spacers for our rolling guides here, our drawer guides. So we got some heavy duty 150 pound, which is overkill, but I'd rather it, you know, be a little more robust. But we're using that metal to save some space because honestly, every inch counts at this point. Before we begin, we're gonna have to move some stuff. We need some room to work. Step one complete. All right, we're doing this. Now, before I mount those actual pieces I cut for the drawer slides, I do want to build that robust metal angle iron frame for the drawer itself. That way we can get everything lined up, make sure it's spot on before I make some big critical mistakes. So we're gonna do a little chop saw, a little welding, and get that thing done. Yes, that's the word I chose.
We have learned and grown so much over the last 2 years. Our confidence is soaring, and it has become so much easier to problem solve this Toyota renovation. At the end of the day, we are eternally grateful to have the means and space to be able to take on such a tremendous project. Though, all we can still think about is being done and traveling around soon enough.
And now for the dreaded part of making sure it all lines up in here and it's, I don't know, square and same, whatever, plane. The part I'm dreading.
Oakley dokley. So I have been called because Joe has just finished a slidey out drawer in another dead space right here below the oven. Before, this is that weird drawer space, and now, yeah, this is great. It's got so much space. And just a little side note, this is our mini fridge here. This will be a huge adjustment compared to our full-size fridge in our house, especially this freezer. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if a pint of ice cream will fit in there. That'll be an adjustment. However, we are in a wonderful position to have this great drawer with this big enough space that we're going to be able to put today's sponsor right here. This portion of the video is sponsored by ICECO.
Yes, I'm so excited to see this ICECO freezer in its future home. Because we're still renovating the RV, we can't really utilize it in here. But because this thing is so lightweight, only 22.9 pounds, it is so portable, so we could take it virtually anywhere. Like a barbecue.
Or a road trip.
And definitely camping. And we can even bring it poolside. Cannonball!
We are so excited to introduce to you the ICECO APL 20. This freezer has a whopping capacity of 21 quarts. And in Emily terms, that means 5.25 gallons of ice cream. This freezer can cool from 77 degrees Fahrenheit to 32 degrees Fahrenheit in 11 minutes, thanks to the high-performance ICECO nano compressor. This fast cooling time means you don't have to wait for your drinks to get cold. The ICECO compressor comes with a 5-year warranty, so you can have peace of mind that this baby's gonna last. With a wide temperature range, this ICECO APL20 can store a variety of items. From ice cream to fresh produce, this is perfect for all your different storage needs. The Bluetooth functionality allows you to monitor and adjust all the freezer settings from your smartphone, giving you complete control from anywhere, including directly from this couch. The rugged aluminum exterior is designed to withstand rough and tough outdoor conditions. The lid stay design allows the lid to stay open at any angle, which not only makes it easier to access your items, but also prevents injuries from a lid that might snap shut unexpectedly. The ICECO APL20 runs at just 32 decibels. That means you can barely hear it. It's not going to disturb your sleep, your camping experience, maybe your quiet meditation off grid. Thank you again to ICECO for sponsoring today's video. They have been on our radar for years, and we are just so incredibly grateful to have an ICECO freezer in our new RV. If you get the chance, we just ask that maybe you click the link below to support ICECO and support us. If you're interested in a freezer of your own, make sure to use our discount code JoeandEmmaLee, and we appreciate you watching this. Now back to the video.
To finish out this awesome little slide out cooler drawer, I want to attempt to make the face for the drawer, the pretty part that you get to pull and stuff. So I've never done this, but I think I have an idea what we want. Okay, I don't know if you could see this, but I made this like inlay on the 1x here. That way we could drop in a nice piece of plywood to have that kind of cool whatever effect that cupboards have.
Blah, blah, blah. My name's Joe, and I forget to turn on the microphone.
All right, there's a little bit of fine tuning that this needs, but holy smokes, that looks so good. Let me show you.
After a long day of work, but lots of progress, we have decided to treat ourselves to a nice homemade meal. Fun fact, I actually grew up in Santa Maria, so we are doing some Santa Maria style tri-tip and pinquito beans, and of course some homemade sourdough and some homemade steak sauce, and we're gonna make some tri-tip sandwiches. Oh, hey Joe, could you hand me a drink?
Sure. All right. There we go. There we go. Hey, I'm a dessert before dinner type of guy, so Emily, do you mind grabbing me a cupcake?
Sure. There you go.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us this week on the never-ending renovation, but we're getting closer. If you made it this far, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing, liking this video. It really helps us out, and it's an easy way to support. So we're just going to hang out and eat this delicious meal, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
All right, dink it.
Cupcake.
Dessert first, boy.
Mmm. 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 Mmm.